Hello, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. We're going to say good riddance to 2020, and we're going to hope, bye. And we're going to hope and pray, and I'm going to tell you something, it will be better. 2021, it's going to be better. I'm not even going to say it has to be better. It's going to be better. With us, lovely Nurse Theresa and Uncle Dave Gardner. How are you, Uncle Dave?
Okay, I guess. Playing a lot of games during the holidays here, the holiday break. Not that I'm working a lot anymore, but, I still work a little bit.
Yeah.
And but I had a lot of gaming time. So it's been fun playing some new games.
You picked up some new games that were non-sports, too. The tank game, I think it was called
Pocket Landship.
Pocket Landships. You picked up
Bandito. That's a fun little card game. You can play that on boardgamearena.com.
Right. And you just did a video of that.
This morning I played that. Yep. I played 3 games. Yep. I lost 2 and I won the 3rd one like really fast. It was fun.
Yeah. So let's go to the chat real quick. And just for tonight, it's just going to be us 3 because we're probably just going to go to a little after midnight and I'm tired. So let me say hello and let's say we'll have you on another time, our good friend Rob. Check out that wonderful channel, RJL518. Happy New Year. Of course, WVogs18, another fun channel, and we're going to have him back on. I don't do this as often as I should, I guess. Sometimes I'm tired, so. And there's our sponsor, Pesky Pull. That's my sponsor, Nurse Theresa. We're supposed to stop one another from buying new games.
He just picked something up today. He sent me a text on the dice line.
Yes.
And he picked up a game today.
Sure. He didn't even call me. What did he pick up? I might want
it. Hollywood Mogul on Steam.
Oh, Ron was talking about that Digital Dice. And if you have not checked out Digital Dice on Spreaker, I'm remembering to listen to it now on Spreaker. Hello to everyone. So that's Pesky Pull. That's my sponsor. And then there's Peter Griffin, as he says, cheers. Hello, Peter. Yeah. Turbocharged Sports. He says hello to everyone. Sports Time Machine, Mr. Utah Mike. Hello from the office. He's been working a ton of hours per Mike. And then our good friend Dave Little. Check out all these wonderful YouTube channels. There's the original Grognard. That was the other person we were going to have on. That was the original crew. OG, if you want, send me an email or a Facebook thingy, whatever the heck those are called. Big Polly Worlds of Sports. Wonderful YouTube channel. Enjoy his football stuff. Philip Reynolds, who is just the biggest fan of Nurse Theresa. Oh, okay, Mr. Philip. Nurse Theresa, tell them who won the gin championship after 5 weeks of failure. I did.
Finally.
It's not the point. So, Tim Pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Hi, everybody, especially the Queen of Cards. That's very kind of you. May pop on later. Okay, you send me the thing. Our good friend Todd, a.k.a. Itinerary Hobbyist, and now known as Wardrobe, plays World War II. He says, oh my, the whole gang. And he says, Happy New Year. We got to get him. It was me, one time, it was me, OG, and Wardrobe plays. I did a chat with Al. It was like a mega chat. We went, I see that. We went 5 hours, no lie. It's like 3 a.m. and it's just me, him, and OG. And we're talking wargaming. And all of a sudden we got like the European crowd coming and they started talking wargaming. It was like funny. It was good.
I think I remember that. I think I woke up in the middle of the night and just, as you do, you check your phone. It's like, I look and you're still on. I'm like, holy cow. It's like, you're still on?
Yeah, I think, weren't you on earlier with us? Was that one of those streams you were on earlier with us?
I don't remember.
We had a few people because we had Our good friend, Comics with Bueller was on. I remember. I think that was it was just hilarious. It was really fun. W Vogs, I already said we will get you back on at some point. So, all right. Let me just tell you about something. And then we're going to do an unboxing because we went on the Digital Dice Home Shopping Network. And we got some cool stuff on that. And the only thing I don't know if Dave, can you put that up on your screen or no?
Yeah. Hang on one sec. I'll do that.
Yeah. So, and again, check out Digital Dice with Dave and Uncle Ron on Spreaker. Salvador America is here. Let me say hello to our good friend Salvador America. He says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Be safe. Absolutely. And if not, Dave, just send me the link.
Yeah.
And I'll
let me see if I can share that here.
So as Dave's getting that to the Home Shopping Network. So last night I bought a game. Oh, is that it there? Oh, cool. Thank you. Good job, Nurse Theresa. If I didn't have Nurse Theresa, she's like my seeing eye person because I can't hear and I'm blind as a bat. So this is Digital Dice, and it's a lot of cool stuff. You know what? We're going to do the unboxing right now since we have it. So why don't we? This is a wonderful to help support a great show.
I didn't see a bib. I could have gotten you a bib.
I don't need a bib. You got things for the dog. You got the wonderful tote bag. When I saw the tote bag, though, Dave, you know what I thought of? Let's see if you know what I thought of. Remember the PBS thing? For your donation, you get this tote bag.
Oh, yeah. I
was like, he's got a tote bag. Anyway, so let's go with, I got a wonderful, let's do the coffee. Let's do the, and this is.
There we go.
Oh, okay. So let's do the coffee. I got a coffee mug. Very excited about that. So it comes very nicely packed. And you know what, Dave? It came quick. It came well before what they said.
Oh,
so
nice.
This is a coffee mug or whatever, but it's really beautiful. Oops, I hit the mic. Oh, God, knocked the water over. I'm not a professional at it. But this is Digital Dice coffee. Very nice, well made. And Digital Dice coffee mug. This is one of the things now I can use it because Theresa was like, you cannot, I want to use it. No, not until we do the unboxing. She said, Digital Dice. It makes everything nice. Start your morning with Digital Dice on Spreaker. A cup of coffee doesn't get any better than that. So we have that. Now we got two mouse pads. Two mouse pads.
Yeah, I'm actually using mine.
Yep, Teresa's using hers, so she can. It's really nice.
Ooh, wow.
And you know what else you can use with this? This is a big mouse pad. You can actually roll your dice on this if you want.
Nice.
So this is really cool. Digital Dice podcast. Again, check it out on Spreaker. If you don't catch it on Spreaker, try to catch it on Spreaker. Or if you hear it on YouTube, just go to Spreaker. Let it run there too. That's where they get a lot of their help from there. But Digital Dice, and this is a mouse pad. But again, you know, Dave, what I thought of when I saw this, because I did open it up and I rolled a little dice on it. You might want to make a mat, a dice rolling mat. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, you can take that logo and go to like Ink Gaming or something like that.
Yeah. So let's see who else. Let's just get sweet mug, sir. Absolutely beautiful. And Dave put there it is. That's www.cafepress.com/digital to dice. It's up on you can see it now, so you don't have to listen to me babble on about it. But yeah, great stuff. So this is a mouse pad, but again, you can roll dice on this. And I wanted to tell you that you could, because Dave made he bought some play.com games. That's the one I keep looking at for the soccer game. I keep hesitating, but he bought Red, White, and Blue Racing.
Oh yeah.
The foot. He made his own
golf. I got History Maker Golf.
Yep, and History Maker Golf, Hockey Blast, the golf game.
Yeah, and the football.
and he made his own mats because you can make your own mat. But you have to get it from them. But he did a beautiful job in the hockey and the football. It's excellent. So that, again, Digital Dice. Please check it out. Support those who support you. That's what I always say, my friends. And we have the coffee mug. I also got boxer shorts. Now, I was going to wear them, but Nurse Theresa said no. So, and I also bought, these are the boxer shorts, which are really cool. And it says, I love Raymond, which I don't know why it says that, but these are the boxer shorts.
Oh, there's two.
Oh, they made a mistake. They gave me two. I was like, why is this? So Digital Dice, and they by accident gave me two.
I can't see.
Yeah, that's funny. I go, why does it say I love Raymond? Why doesn't it say Digital Dice? That's not what I got.
Maybe they gave me a free pair.
So these are nice little boxers. You can actually, to be honest with you, if no one's around, you can work out in them. I got a gym downstairs. So they're nice, durable. And they by accident gave me two. Everyone loves Raymond. That's kind of funny. But I'm more concerned about if you want to feel good underneath and sexy, you got to get Digital Dice. Roll those bones. Keep those Paulines warm and ready.
Keep the bones happy.
Listen in comfort. I'm going to have my boxer shorts on, my cup of coffee, in my new Digital Dice mug, and I'm going to enjoy. There's no better way to wake up in the morning than to Digital and Dice because it makes everything so nice. JD! Happy New Year, my friend. You got to love JD. JD is the best. One of the nicer people you can meet. That's just as he says, I'm out. Peace. That's JD.
And you got one more thing in here.
And I got a COVID mask, a new COVID mask.
Ooh.
Digital Dice. I got this COVID mask.
That'll keep you safe.
Yeah, well, that's what they tell me. We can't get it out of there we go. So we got the new COVID mask. And I'm going to put it on. God, it's got funny. It's kind of weird. I don't think it fits.
I think it looks good.
COVID mask. I think it's kind of big.
Honey, it's a thong.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a thong.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God. Are you sure? I think
Take it off.
It's a COVID mask.
Take it off.
Why does it have this?
Turn it around.
Oh my God.
Oh. Thank God it wasn't used.
Look at that, huh? Imagine the look on her face Christmas morning when she's the first
I thought
one.
this was a COVID mask. I can't. There we go. I'm getting used to it. So this is not a COVID mask, you're telling me?
No.
I'm going to ask the chat. Do you think? I think this is a COVID mask. Wait. It's got some dental floss back here.
It goes over the top of your head. That's what it
does. Oh, I was wearing it wrong. Like this.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I think Dave Gardner's right. Like this.
There you go. Now no one's going to get you.
There you go.
So this is like multi-purpose.
You can wrestle in that. Your new wrestling.
Entering the ring from parts unknown, the thong. Anyway.
What would be your finishing move in that?
The nipple twist.
Ooh.
That would be my finishing move.
As a kid, you know what they do as a kid?
Oh, the wedgie. That's a good one. Nurse Theresa said the wedgie. All right, we got to put back on our, what are these called? Tiaras, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a queen. Salvador America. I don't think he thinks it's a COVID mask. Big Paulie doesn't think it's a COVID mask. COVID mask. Anyway, that's some of the cool stuff you can get on Digital Dice. I actually did think I got a COVID mask. I Well, I did sort of. Multi-purpose though.
It is. It works both ways.
Around.
Yeah.
Great mugs, 2 different sizes. He actually has 2 different sizes. There's a one that's a little larger, but I got this one. You got hoodies.
Yeah, I got some t-shirts and stuff up there. Yep.
T-shirts, hoodies.
Yep.
I'll be going back to get me I don't know which t-shirt. I might get the longer sleeve t-shirt looking. I like that.
I like the big. I want to get a big mug. I like the big mug, so when I make a big cup of Ovaltine or something like that, I don't have to keep going back with a small one.
Yeah, I got. There's a size bigger than this, but I got this is more of the normal size.
Yeah, right.
But it's really nice stuff. So
That's your 10 o'clock coffee mug.
this is my 10 o'clock coffee mug. So and I
10
get
o'clock
to
at night.
at night.
Yeah,
So
night.
now listen to this. So I bought. Now Steam still has its sale going.
Is this a long story?
Yes, it is. Do I get the music? Where's my Aunt Becky joke?
Right?
Yeah,
You want to bring it in?
sure. I want to do
All right,
it.
hang on. Hang on.
Aunt Becky, what's a rug muncher? Well, she just came out of the can.
I
No?
think she's got a song, Digital Today song, I bet.
I think she does. Let's now that I know. Where is? I think it's really not. You know what? Should
You
I-
want to hear a funny story? You wanna hear
Yes.
a funny story? So, Ron had his problems last Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
And he's
I was
he's
gonna-
okay.
Yes,
Ron's
yes.
okay. So we can talk about this because he's
Yes.
okay. So he was talking, I guess he was talking to the police, and they're like, "Do you have any enemies?"
Well, yeah. Okay. Aunt Becky. Imagine if she put that. Aunt Becky calls up. She goes, "Listen, do you know this guy, Ron Juckett? He's a YouTuber."
Yeah, can you picture on the phone, like through the glass, picking up the
Yep.
phone, going, "Yeah, I got a job for you."
Yeah, yeah.
Click. So you got any enemies?
That was
I don't know.
It
For a
was
year and a
terrible
half, he's
situation.
been railing-
Yeah,
For about a year, what has it been? A year now. He's been ranking on Aunt Becky. So
Aunt Becky.
you have any enemies?
Aunt Becky.
I'm not saying anything wrong, but
Amish Elvis has joined us in our What time is it, hon? 10:51. So Amish Elvis, good friend to the community, says, "Happy New Year's, living legend and Dave. Blessings to you and the nutty people in the room." Thank you,
Thank you,
Amish
sir.
Elvis. That's very kind of you. SDG replays. Dave, I have the same Flintstones costume. Fantastic.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
What do you mean
costume?
costume?
This is
That's
the way
what
we
I'm not
always.
understanding. What do you mean? Is he thinks I'm wearing a costume? Is that what he thinks?
I think so.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay.
Anyway, SDG replays, another wonderful YouTube channel in our community. Thank you very much for showing up. And we're going to take it till 12, a little after 12, and then we'll call it a stream. Anyway, so Dave, okay, we're going to talk some slight gaming, just a little bit, Nurse Theresa.
Okay.
This is where, she usually walks away.
I zone out.
little bit.
There's our good friend,
Hey, Jills.
Jills. He says, "Happy New Year's, Al and Dave. Thanks for all the great chats this year. Real example of humans helping each other out with camaraderie." Absolutely. Dave, and Uncle Ron did a lot more chats than I did, and they did a marvelous job. I'm going to get back in the mode. I want to try to get I'd like to have you on if you're available, because, we all do stuff. I like an ensemble cast. I just got to figure out how I want to do it again. We should have a lot of fun with that. But yeah, these are fun. Dave and Uncle Ron did a marvelous job. They had chats almost nightly earlier in the year that were good. Actually, they were beyond good. They were very good. And it just, people coming in to talk about things. And you're not alone. We might not all be in the same area, but you're not alone. And the gaming community, I think it's just gotten so much better with communication and helping one. Your Facebook group is awesome. Digital Dice Facebook group.
We're almost up to 600 people in that group. now.
592, 93.
Yeah, I was up there. Yeah.
So much fun.
As bad as this year's been, the gaming community has grown because a lot of people like myself were out of work for 7-8 months, and that's all we did to keep our sanity was to play games and share our gaming experiences and learn new games and find new games. And a lot of people, this year, this was a huge growing year for me gaming wise.
I have to be honest with you. I'm happy you got the shopping thing up. And please go listen. Check it out, please. If you're able to purchase something there, please do so. Help support Digital to Dice, Ron and Dave. Even if you just get a mug, it's a great mug. And I think it's something everyone can use. Digital to Dice. You know what? If you go get a mug and you want to be on Chat with Al for a segment, not that anyone cares to be on Chat with Al, except for our good friend W. Vogs. And he will be back on. We'll let you on. And it's fun to have people on. But yeah, Digital Dice, Home Shopping Network, I like to call it. That's not the exact thing. Our good friend ID Gesture. Wow, look at this. Happy, happy days. IDJ can't get away from sports. Have you noticed that?
I did notice that.
He's back to baseball. And then he was doing a fall classic. It was hilarious. So I'm at work and I'm listening to him, and he's like, why is everyone behind the curve? I was telling people about this 2 years ago.
Yeah, I heard that one too. Yeah.
That was awesome. And he's right, because I watched it. It was funny, though. It was great stuff. Larry Harris, how you doing? We had a good support group going on. Yes, we did, Big Paulie.
Yeah, we still do that once in a while. We still do the chats once in a while, and they're fun.
ID Gesture. Wow, he's now bribing us to get on his show. He must be big time now. We'll get IDJ on again. He got me starting to do this again because I was like a little bummed out. I couldn't get the same crew all the time. And that's what I like to do. You get comfortable with people, and it was fun to do it with. But everything changes. You can't help it. So, but yeah, so the chats were awesome. And I thank you. And I think the community thanks you. The service you do for the gaming community is awesome, Dave and Ron.
We've actually we've had a lot of people contacting us lately about the show.
Yeah,
we've been doing it a year and a half now. So
69 shows.
Yep, year and a half. We started 69 shows out, and we've actually heard from Al Wilson and Steve Tower, which are a couple of the bigger names, I would say, in on YouTube as far as showing off the games. And I rely on their videos to help me with games all the time. And it's nice that we've been talking to them too,
Jilla says Dave was FDR with Fireside Chat. Absolutely.
Oh, the dark days. Yeah, they were dark. Every night we were on. It was that was the only thing that kept my sanity.
That's all right. You did the right thing, because isolation is the worst thing for anyone. You're not alone, people. You're not alone. If you're part of the gaming community, you're not alone. Actually, you don't even have to be part of the gaming community, but as long as you're a good person, and there's a lot of good people in this community. But yeah, but you introduced a lot of new games to people, and it's a place just like Dave Little's Facebook Sports Simulation. There he is. You look beautiful. Facebook group page. You can share your projects. It's so awesome. I love reading about the projects. Jake Cruz, he still wants to play me on Pro Strategy Football. We'll have to do that, Jake. I'm not big on playing online I like to do my thing.
I do too. I play myself. I take my time. I don't have to be competitive. I can just here enjoy it. And
my competitive days are over.
People ask me all the time, hey, you want to play? It's like, I started playing cards and dice. I started playing these sim games so I wouldn't have to play Madden online with somebody and get my butt kicked. You know what I mean? That's why I started doing these things.
ID Gesture said, did you all get your Christmas cards from Hal Richmond like I did?
Yeah. The big stuff coming up next year for them. Big stuff.
Dave Little. Hal Richmond doesn't send Christmas cards, LOL.
You do. You gotta pay $2 for them.
Probably do. Larry Harris, I loved our daily chats, as that was part of my daily schedule with my bowling podcast during the days and then to the nightly chats. Speaking of bowling, Nurse Theresa is an excellent bowler, and your league.
I am not.
You're a good bowler. You're better than I am. But she didn't have her league this year. And that was like when you don't have your stuff to go do, that keeps your sanity. And, you missed out on your friends and stuff. And you're home with me more. That sucks. So, I mean, living with me could be annoying. Let me just tell you something. So I bought this game on Steam. I'm a connoisseur of looking for games for like $5 to $3. And if I get like 2 to 3 hours of play out of it, I got my money's worth. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going through. The sale's still on if you have Steam for another few days. I highly recommend. And I get nothing from any of these companies. I've told that, like, I buy my games. No one gives me games. Pro Strategy Football, actually, I'm sorry. They gave me that game, and I thank them for that. But I wouldn't play it if I didn't like it. So I found this game, Bocce. It's lawn bowling. And it's
bad.
It's fun, though. But the computer cheats. It cheats constantly. You cannot beat the computer. He's like the Terminator of Bocce. He's on steroids. He's on Bocce steroids. So I'm playing, and I'm not even looking at the time. I'm just having fun, chatting away, making jokes and stuff. And then I hear someone get up. I'm not going to name the person. And I just thought what I heard was someone going to the bath, going to, like use the bathroom. And then she opened the door.
I didn't know you were streaming.
And she's like, do you know it's 1 a.m. and you have to be at work at blah. I'm like, I'm working from home. I always get up to go to work anyway. And I'm like, as I'm saying that, I'm like,
I did not. You did not.
And she just kept going. And then people in the chat stopped chatting. It's like, like when you're kids and someone came in and everyone just gets real quiet.
Got reprimanded.
And then like for a few minutes, like no one's chatting. And then Clinton Parks goes, yeah, my wife does that too.
Yeah. It's hard to find time to stream, when you get people here. It's like, luckily, she'll work 9 to 5 and I'll do something during the day, or she goes to bed, I'll do it at night. But I got to be careful, because if I stream right around the time she comes home from work, it's like clump to the house and, hey, are you down there? And it's like, so I got to be real careful when I stream, or I'll text her and I'll say, I am recording with Ron, or I am, I'm going to be streaming. So please don't bug me for a half hour or something,
And boy, do you have to make up for that when you do that.
Stop.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I do too.
Oh, Lord. Larry Harris, bowling leagues. Yes, Nurse Theresa does have bocce skills. We played some bocce when we had her family over. They were over in August, right?
Yeah.
We played a little bit. I'm actually going to be putting in, hopefully this year, we're supposed to put in a bocce course in the backyard. It's just a long rectangle, narrow, and it's boarded in. So here's Todd B. Todd B is the pusher of PC replay games. And we thank you. I love PC replay baseball. I love PC replay basketball. It's a ton of fun. The basketball game's slightly easier to understand, quicker to pick up, because it kind of says it as you go. And you did a great video on that game. When you're explaining the fast break and things like that.
I love that basketball game. That's really fun. But getting back to the streaming part, when I'm in Studio C, that's what I usually record my videos, and I have to record 5 or 6, 7 times in Studio C. I'll set it up and just and he is loud. And I purposely kept a couple of videos to kind of make like a fun blooper roll of how, so you see the final product and like, oh, wow, that's a 7-minute video. Well, that 7-minute video took me 2 hours because they kept starting and stopping. And then the battery runs out on the camera. You got to change the battery, and you put the dog outside, and he comes up on the deck, which is right next to Studio C, and knocks his head off, and you can still hear him. And after like a minute solid, I'm like, okay, I have to restart this. You'll take a couple of barks, but not after a minute. And then I got to catch him and throw him in the bedroom and lock the door. And I feel bad, but I was like, I need 5 minutes, dude, I need 5 minutes of quiet, Oh man.
Dave did a video recently, and I go, hey, your dog's on the
Oh yeah, yeah. He was.
No, he's on the deck. He
Yeah,
goes,
he was looking in. He was quiet that night. So.
Oh, a Pinewood Derby track. That's
Do you know what I
pretty
saw that was neat last night on YouTube?
What?
There was a guy that had Hot Wheels. Remember Hot Wheels,
Yeah.
right? In the tracks.
Yep.
And he
The
had
classic
this.
tracks.
It was like an 8-minute video, and I talked to my buddy Ray.
Yeah, the loop-de-loop.
Yeah, and Ray told me that Hot Wheels made a car for the track that a GoPro sits inside.
Really?
And
A
this
camera's
guy,
inside?
I'll see if I can find this video.
Oh.
I'll share it to you real quick.
Okay.
This guy had this GoPro.
Take
and
care,
it was-
Dave Little. Happy New Year.
And he had like hoses and stuff spraying water at it when it went through. It was phenomenal, this video. And it had all these tracks set up. It was a fun time. It was a fun video that I watched last night. I'll see if I can find it and share it to you.
We'll share that. So.
But it was just like, it was Hot Wheels. It was cool. Okay, I found it. Let me see if I can get it up here 1 second. But yeah, it was just fun. It was Hot Wheels. There we go. All right, let me see if I can get it up here. All right, so see if I can share my screen. And we'll just watch a minute. I don't think there's any copyrights on this. It's just a guy's home video. So
oh, there it is. Yep.
All right. So I'll make that full screen and watch this. This is,
oh my God. So the camera's in the little car.
Yeah, there's a little car that holds the camera, and this guy did this whole video in his backyard. I mean, is this cool or what?
That is wicked cool.
You know, and he's got the old Hot Wheels tracks. He's got a little bit of waterfalls stuff going on
awesome.
here. It is. I would that's cool. I would so love
like a water slide. Oh my God, there's still more of it.
Oh, it's a long video. Yeah. Now he's got the little hose here. Goes up over the ramp. I don't know if this thing's powered or not, or if it's all gravity, because it just keeps going and going and going, this thing.
It's gonna go up there. Holy cow. Well, I remember I had the small Hot Wheels track. Nothing like that. Holy cow. This is like another water.
He must have pushed it up the hill here, because I don't think it would have got up on his own.
Yeah. So he has a GoPro inside, a tiny little camera inside the car. Oh my God. Through the water. That's hilarious.
Yep. There's a car designed for a GoPro. And this is cool too.
Now he's in the straightaway.
Imagine setting up these tracks in your house, in your backyard and stuff like that. That would just be.
That's someone who has a very patient. Oh, is he going in the water? Oh my God! Across the pool. Get out of here! Get out of here! No way.
Don't know how he did this part. I don't know.
No way.
My
God.
That is the best part, right? I don't know how he did that. I don't know how the car keeps on going. I don't know if he's pushing it or if it's powered. But it's on the bottom now. It's on the bottom of the pool.
And now it's got to have some sort of suction to go up. There's no way it has. Or it's powered, you're right. Or it's somehow powered. That is freaking cool.
Just the time to set this up and plan this.
The planning, like you said, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Like setting up dominoes, you know? Now he's in the nice little sun chair and
he's done. Oh, no, he's still not. He's going to come back around. Yep. Zoop. Water. This guy's obsessed with water. I think it's got to be powered somehow.
Maybe it's remote.
Yeah, maybe it is remote somehow. Yeah, it has to be. I don't think it would have enough push from gravity to do all that stuff. Underneath the skateboard, that's hilarious. Wow. Setting that up, though, that's an engineering feat.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
That's just silly fun that this guy had, you know? And it was just enjoyable to watch this. All the cars lined up.
Look at the cars. Oh, crashed. It was almost like dominoes, Uncle Dave.
That was pretty cool.
That's cool. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a fun little thing that I saw the other day, and I was like, you know, that's fun. stuff like that is fun.
Todd B. Oh my God! Look at the pool. Olympic size guy's got some cash. Looks like water pressure. He had hoses down there. Oh, it's true. Water pressure. Well, that was really cool. What time is it, Nurse Theresa?
11:08.
11:08. We're closing down.
Oh, he's not going to play.
Chara looks like he's retired. It just said
Says goodbye.
Oh, he did. Here's the car. I got a picture of the car here.
Okay.
And we'll talk Chara 1 second. So
I gotta click on that.
that's the car.
Oh, he put a little camera on it.
You see the car they designed?
Yeah, he literally put a camera right on it. That's pretty funny.
That's what it is. It's a GoPro Hot Wheels car.
Huh.
That's how they do it, I guess, with some of this stuff.
Take care, Chris. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And so he's got a couple different things here for it. But yeah. So if you ever want to get into Hot Wheels and stuff,
That's pretty cool.
Oh, he's got the Star Wars stuff in the driveway here.
Oh, that's a walker.
Yeah, this doesn't look like California like the other guy. So this is the white car on the go.
Okay. This is I think that's just yeah. I think that was just them doing it. Like the gravity taking it.
Oh, here's a
slow motion replay.
You almost have to go slow-mo.
Yeah. Still, that's pretty funny. Imagine what the neighbors think. The guy's out there going, yeah, I'm setting up a thing for cars.
Yeah.
I guess our hobbies don't look so bad now, huh?
Right.
We're pretty much closed in. People don't see us when we do it. Unless they're watching on YouTube.
So, yeah, fun
That's
time.
pretty cool.
Yeah, yep. That's good
So,
stuff.
Nurse Theresa just saw when she looked over to check the time, and we're about 11:13. It said Chara says goodbye, so maybe he's retiring. Well, he's in his 40s. What's he, 43? Chara?
41, I thought.
41? He was still one of the better defensemen if they matched him, if they put him on a line with a guy who could skate a little bit.
It doesn't say he retired. NHL.com says he chose a better role with the Capitals. 43 years old.
Oh, he left.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to Washington.
Oh, so he's leaving the Bruins. That's what the goodbye says. Okay, I just thought he retired. Well, that sucks. Well, you got to move on from him anyway. He was kind of old. So, oh my Lord.
So I've been playing Red, White, and Blue Racing.
Yes.
From Play.
Now, do you have? Oh, Anthony's played that game a lot. Bleacher Bums Gaming, our good friend Anthony, Glory Days Boxing.
I've watched some of his videos. Yep.
Because you had a question, and he might, if you send him, he might be able to answer. I don't know if someone answered that question for you.
Yeah, well, I did the first race, and I had like 5 or 6 questions, and I posted them everywhere on Facebook, and they all got answered.
Oh, good.
And then I had a couple more today, and I posted, and they got answered too. So the questions are getting less and less, which is good.
Now, how are you liking that game?
I am liking it. I was afraid it was going to be a 5-hour slog like golf.
I was just going to, because you have to do the roll to see what guys make the race.
Yeah, I think the setup, you could probably bang the setup out in 5 or 10 minutes if you hurried, because you roll dice and you choose some cards and you do something with them, and then you roll dice again and you do something, and you roll dice the third time and you do something, and then the rest of the cards you just sort out and you put on it. So you could probably do that in 5 or 10 minutes. The race, depending on how many turns or dice rolls you got, I think I could play the whole thing in probably an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half. Less than 2 hours, depending on how long the race is.
Yeah. Could you just take 4 racers and race them, or no? Or
no, because it's really designed for the top group, the middle group, and the bottom group, and it's really designed for you don't necessarily need all 43 cars that they do, but yeah, it's not really it's designed for red, white, and blue.
Now I saw from the photos you put up, you had a real racer set, real year set. Did you get the fictional racers too?
No, the best of the 2000s comes with it. and
Okay.
that's what I've been playing.
Okay.
And the thing about that is, as you know, like if you get any greatest hits, whatever it is, there's a lot of qualities on the cards,
Yeah.
because what play does is they go by qualities.
Right.
There's 6 different individual qualities or skills you can have. So if you did a regular season, you would have a lot less of the qualities on the cards, because you're not talking with superstars, you know.
Comics with Bueller, our good friend. Again, one of the nicest people, along with Dave Gardner, Ron Juckett, and a lot of other people in this chat. But Comics with Bueller, just one heck of a human being. Hope all is well. He says, Al, Happy New Year. Thank you for being you, my friend. One of the best. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll have him on soon, hopefully. He went to and I recommend to go check it out on his, they went down to, there was a Comic-Con in Florida, and he went down and he spent some time down there. He has some good stories about that. So check out Comics with Bueller, friend to one and all. Thank you very much, my friend. Happy New Year. God bless.
Now, the golf game, you can just pick 4 golfers and play. The racing game, though, you do need to set up the field and race it out, you know. But it's fun.
So,
you know,
you have Hockey Blast from play, Red, White, and Blue.
Yeah. And the golf, History
The
Maker.
golf, History Maker Golf. Those are the 3, right?
Yeah.
And they play similar. I mean, if you get one game down, is it sort of similar to the?
Yeah. What after the Hockey Blast, I still wrestle with from time to time, but when I went to the History Maker Golf after playing Hockey Blast, you kind of get what their thinking is, and that makes all their games play easier.
Yeah.
So the first one's the hardest, because you're used to Strat, you're used to APA, you're used to Payoff Pitch, you're used to Action PC, and you come into this one here and it's completely different, you know. So it's different, but the racing game is fun. Robert, I like watching his baseball games. They're fun. But the racing is fun. My concern about the racing game was that some of the guys have like trophies, gold, silver, and bronze trophies, and those are the stars. Right. And there's other guys that don't. They don't have a lot of skill quality. So my concern is the guys that have no skills and no trophies will never win. Right? They just don't have a chance, you know.
But do they have a role that they might have, like a hockey?
Yeah. So get this. So I'm playing today. The second race I played, and it was this one guy. I think it was Biggs was his name, I think, or Riggs or something. I don't know all the guys very well. And he was in the bottom group for like 3/4 of the race. And as guys wrecked, right, they go to the back, so you inch up. He inched up, and he finally get, like, late in the race, he get out of the bottom into the middle group. We had a roll, and the roll just come up right that he went from, so he was in like 25th place. He went to 19th place, and he shot up to 2nd. And he took the lead by SDG. He took the lead for like a half a lap. And then when someone else rolled, they bumped him out of the lead. But here's a guy that was in the bottom that made it to the top. And that's what I was worried about this game, is that the guys at the top were locked in and you couldn't bump them out. No, there's a lot of swapping of places in this game.
Yeah, they're talking about it more now.
Yeah, Chara signs with the Capitals. Now they say it. But I watched Anthony has the fictional set, and he has this older guy racer in it. And I can't remember the name, but I root for it like it's real. I want that guy to finish in the top. Yeah. You know, but he needs to get those. That's why I know there's a role, because he has the worst car. Not the worst, but he doesn't have enough money. And it's just fun. It's a good story. Those games seem like an excellent storytelling game.
Yeah, when you do it's called Race Week.
Yeah.
So when you set up your cars and you start rolling dice, you pick up what's called the TV drivers, and they're a different color card. And so they're the people that you focus on that week for TV purposes. And occasionally they might get an extra roll or something. Well, what you need to do is, once you get your TV drivers, you roll to see what happened with them during the week, and then where they go on the grid. I've been rolling some bad weeks. I think it was Kyle Busch or Jimmy Johnson rolled, and it was like having female problems or something like that. Having relationship problems with spouse/girlfriend/ whatever, and so he went to the bottom of the pack because he had some problems. so
Having some problems in
the
the personal relationship department.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not going to blame anybody for my poor driving.
Yeah, it was relationship problems. That's what it was.
Who does the majority of the driving?
Driving Mr. Al.
Driving
Mr. Al, Red Sox fan. You talk about dice rolling, and it's funny because I didn't see it live, but I watched one of your Celtics games, which I tried to catch them, and I was that one live or not?
Yeah, I did one live. Yeah, it was against.
No, it was live, but I mean, I don't know if I watched it live. I don't remember.
I think it was the
You
Knicks.
rolled. The computer rolled the most horrific. Oh, Knicks, Celtics. That was the game. I think I watched it on demand, and it was funny because SDG Replays, who just left, asked me a question. I was watching him while I was doing some work. Listening. I don't really watch. I just look up at the chat once in a while when I'm working. He goes, he just played a game with the Celtics, and he goes, Larry Bird was like 1 for whatever. He goes, that never happened. So he wanted to roll his own dice to see if there's, Clinton Parks always said that. We all kind of like,
I think it's human nature to think that the computer is not quite as random as you think.
Because weird things. I told you when I was playing, and Ron too, Strat Hockey on the PC, you can't roll your own dice. It doesn't give you the option. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's like, I actually took a dice out after getting these ridiculous rolls. I'm not joking, like 7 times. And I rolled the dice 14 times. I doubled it, right? I didn't even come close to what they rolled.
Yeah.
It's just
I know
funny.
it's all random, but that game there, the Knicks game there, was so frustrating because we played 4 minutes of basketball. The score was 3-2. And we had 7 turnovers. There were 7 turnovers and 5 points in 4 minutes. It was terrible.
Oh, SDG Replays couldn't leave us. He's back.
I've had Bird
2 for 31.
Yeah, I've had Bird go like 1 for 15, and then he got a little bit hot at the end. But no, Celtics not. They lost to the 76ers. They had that one game. I don't know if you saw that one game out. They were down by 21 or 20 points. In the third quarter, they were down by 23 points, and they won.
One in that one, Celtics.
I forget. That was
I was there. Yeah,
it was live. I did it live, and they came back.
But the games are well done, and those are Richard Hanna games, and Ron knows Richard Hanna. Again, he's the guy who takes board games and put them to PCs.
Yeah,
but he does a great job. They're fun games.
Yeah, that game there, it was so bad that it was, like I say, 3-2 or 4-3. All these turnovers, and then the Knicks were rolling against the Celtics, and they needed a 1, like the blue dice, 1 out of 6. They rolled okay, fine. It goes back to the Knicks. The guy get it. He's got to roll a 1 out of 6. He rolls a 1. I'm like, okay, there's 2 in a row. This other guy needed to roll a 1 and then another 1. Okay, had the little number up there, so it was like if you got the 1, you have to roll again. He rolled a 1-1, so there was 4 in a row, and then they rolled a 5th 1 in a row.
But the best,
I was just like,
after all, there's no way this could happen.
And I'm just like, what are the chances the Knicks have rolled 5 1s in a row? Then late in the game, I'm trying to kill time when you stall.
Yep.
And you got to roll to see if you stall the clock or not. And it was 61. That was the number, 61 or less. I'm rolling 63, 65. 4 out of 5 times I rolled higher than 61. What are the chances of that happening?
Yeah, it's tough.
It was so frustrating.
If you took the dice, that's what I did. Like, I'm not lying with the strat. I just rolled for ha-has. I rolled 14. I didn't even come close to that. I think Tribes fans talking about strat. This might pick up 1972. I like them to release 1976. That's what I want, people. But they're not doing that. 72 is a pretty good year, but
72. That's one Strat's coming out with.
Yeah, they're advanced. They're gonna do here. I'm not gonna get into any kind of, but we've talked about it before. They have all the seasons. Why can't you just order the seasons and get the ones you want?
That's frustrating, as it is.
And that's with any gaming. When you had Payoff Pitch, the gentleman from Joe.
Yeah.
SidelineStrategies.com, Payoff Pitch. And you asked him 75 and 76, and he's like, no, we're not even. Those are, I don't get, and everyone can do what they want. I'm just saying, he's mentioned something about the fictional set. Okay. But 75 and 76 are two of the most sought after seasons for card and dice.
I would get 75 for sure.
Yeah.
I would be more apt right now to buy Payoff Pitch than I would Strat.
Yeah. As much as I say stuff about, I enjoy the game still. I understand it quick. I like Pine Tar. And Nurse Theresa. Remember when I had that sale, Dave? We've talked about that. Right? We'll talk about something second.
No, when you talk about sales and Strat, I know what's coming.
Oh, yeah, sales and Strat. So I have a bunch of seasons I haven't even ripped, cut, whatever you want to call. And I'm like, I have to open these and cut these before I have to play them.
Yeah.
Then you've had that subject when we just keep buying games, keep buying games. I keep buying games, don't get me wrong. But I've come down to, I want to play some of my Strat seasons, my Pine Tar stuff, which I enjoy. Those are the two I enjoy that I have card and dice.
Yeah.
I have a lot of, it's literally called Dice Baseball. That's the game. I have a gazillion seasons on PDF. I've only played a little bit because the charts drive me nuts. It's a
you don't want someone doing your eulogy saying that you left behind many, many unplayed seasons.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, you don't want that. No. But yeah, at some point I'd like to play them, But
let me ask you something now. Yes, I do that sometimes too. I come down the stairs and I got my boxes of Strat hockey and one box of baseball, and then I got some, play, hockey blast seasons or golf or whatever. And now I get my Payoff Pitch. Sometimes I say, damn it, I got to do it. So I get everything done I need to get done, and I grab it and I play a game. And when you do that, don't you feel real good about it? It's like, okay, okay, I've played it. Now I've justified this. It's one game, but I've justified this now.
I bought the 1978 Red Sox Strat, that best of the 70s B set, like the second set. And that, I'm not lying. The video I put up on my channel, that's the first and only time I played those guys. I'm like, I have to play this.
Yeah.
But I have a bad habit. I start all kinds of projects, whether offline or online. I'm like, so
that should be Todd B's.
That's a good New Year's resolution. Pick a project and finish it.
You want me to kick him out of the chat?
Yes. That's not what we do here.
We don't need guys like that in the chat. Sorry.
My New Year's resolution is
finishing projects. What's that?
Yeah.
Finishing projects. What is that?
I mean, we do all finished projects. I still have my boxing for Title Bout Championship PC that I have to do. And I sit there, but it's funny. We'll be laying in bed. I'll wake up at 4 a.m. and go, I thought of another project. Wake up. I want to tell you about it. What?
Oh, I did that too. Yeah. The one I played tonight. I played some hockey tonight. 69-70. I says, I was sitting home the other day and Nesson Plus. I don't know why I had Nesson Plus on, but they were showing highlights of the 69-70 season.
And you're like,
and I went, click. I come downstairs. I put on Action PC Hockey, and I got 69-70. Put in all the logos and all the ranks. That says I need to play 69-70 now. So that's my new project.
Stuff.
And I'm 5 games into it. I played a couple online, couple offline, and that's all. I'll do that project. But I mean, how can you not? You got Orr and Esposito and Hodge and Cheevers, and
it's the names.
It is. It's so fun doing that.
Todd, your New Year's resolution is not to make fun of George Hendrick. Never. What was that game you played? It's free on Steam. It's like a card battle game, but there's also puzzle solving.
Gems of War.
That's the one I want to show you because you're good at that stuff.
Yeah, let's see if I can call up my video on that.
That was fun to watch.
What is
watch. He'll bring it up, but it's a free game too. Richard's here. He says, thank you guys for all the videos. I watch them even if I do not join chats. Happy New Year. Thank you very much, Richard. Happy New Year. We appreciate that. Please, if you want to join in on the chat, our chats are very friendly. If you want to, join in, chat. But thank you very much, Richard. We greatly appreciate that. Okay, this is Uncle Dave playing Gems of War free on Steam. So
Yep.
it has like, he'll explain it, but it has like, see, watch.
So you're playing Bejeweled, if you've ever played
Bejeweled,
Bejeweled.
yeah.
And
I know Bejeweled.
and so what you're doing now is that as you match the colors, you see my guys on the left, 0 for 9, 0 for 12. If I get 9 blues, I can charge up my my sword. And if I get 12 yellows, then this guy can do an attack. So the idea is you want to defeat the other side with an attack. And
so
you
like,
do that by
battle cards, but
Okay.
you have to
and
match
you can
Yeah.
upgrade your guys, you can upgrade your stuff, and the whole bit. So I think I'm going to attack with my goblin at the bottom on my next turn. No, I'm going to do the skulls. So if you match the skulls, then you do damage. If you do 4, you get an extra turn.
Yep.
So you're
It was
trying to
really-
match 4.
I think it's something cool you'd like, because so like, and you can level up these guys. I watched him play. It was
Now I'm going to do my sneak attack. So I cast this guy.
As a
Who do I want
goblin,
to attack? So I attack this guy for 6 damage, and I go again because that's what that card says. I match 4 red right here. I go again. Now I think I'm going to use an attack. ID was playing this. Oh yeah, right here. So I do 10 damage to the first 2 enemies with my musician. So I cast it. He does 10 damage, and boom, boom, kills them both, and I win. And that's how you play the game. Yeah, and there's a lot to it. There's a lot of upgrades and things you can do in the game beyond that there, but it's that simple. If you want to just do that, it does walk you through upgrading your stuff. There's all kinds of things you can do.
Yeah.
So I think I went to this level 20. I got my ass kicked, so I didn't bother doing that. But you're constantly getting rewards. I mean, I spent $10 in the game so far because I bought a pack for $5, and I bought a pack for $5, and upgraded my guys here. But you get rewards. You get mail every day that you can check to get keys to open up stuff. They're always trying to get you to buy stuff is what they're doing.
But you said you could grind it out and still enjoy it.
Yeah. So let me just speed up to some of my guys here if I can do that real quick. So this you set up your teams. These are all the characters that I've unlocked. This is my guy here, and you can go and you can upgrade your weapon. You can create different teams.
He has a cow. Tell us about the cow. The cow.
Oh, the cow. The festival cow is great. So
sacrifices himself.
what he does is once you get enough gems to spark him up, the cow sacrifices himself, but he gives you more armor and more power and more damage. So you create your teams with all these cards, and the idea is to try to create a solid team, to go and fight the enemy. And you got your favorites, and ID's leveled up a lot. And he told me he's got some guys, and Ron's playing this game, and he's got some good guys. And it's just really fun creating your teams, opening your chests up to see what you get. And then you can just go into the battle, and here's your map. So there's all different kingdoms and stuff. So I got a gold key. So I'm going to open up, I think right here, I opened up a chest to see what I got. Hopefully I open up that chest right here. We'll see. But there's all kinds of little things you can do aside from fighting in the game. But the fighting takes place on the board. So I open up my chest right here, and I get a ghoul. Okay. He's not a very good ghoul. He's just a regular ghoul. But if I want to use him, it tells you what he does. So if you want to put him on the team, then you could put him on the team. You could even upgrade him down the line. So it's just then you got the different kingdoms. You unlock different cities. You get the daily offers if you want to buy stuff. You get your daily deals. Some of the stuff, like if you get enough gems, you could just buy it straight out, or you could obviously spend real money to buy gems because it's a free game. So they make their money by you buying these adventure packs.
Game purchases, right?
Yeah, so $5 will get you some stuff. If you're, like I say, I spent $5 first day I got it, so I could upgrade my guys to a certain level. Then a few days later, I spent another $5, and I really haven't spent any money after that.
Cool.
But it's like I say, you can spend as much money as you want playing the game. It is all how much fun you want to have in the game,
So we have Andrew. Oh, first I'll get to that in a second. But Jake Cruz, thank you very much. Happy New Year. Good member of the community. Now we have Andrew. Tabletop Gaming says, "Happy New Year! Learning how to play game-winning drive."
Oh, game-winning drive's great. That's ready to go for me. Let me ask you this, Andrew. Do you have the Excel helper for that? The Excel helper for game-winning drive. Yeah, it's out there free somewhere in the wild. And what it is you go, so you take your season, right? You take your game-winning drive season, and on one of the sheets in Excel, you put all the numbers for that team. Okay. And you do that for every team in your season. And it takes a little bit, but you do it once for that season. You go to the other sheet, which is your game sheet, and you just pop in your teams, and it brings all that information onto the game sheet. So it saves you from writing all that stuff in. You still got to do the math to figure out your scoring roles and the whole bit, but it works out really, really well. It works out really well. So if you get the game-winning drive helper if you can.
So Andrew says no, he doesn't.
I know it's for. I don't know if it's for college though. For pro, it is.
That
Pro
was it.
is.
Now that's the one where you did the season, right? Game-winning drive.
No, game-winning drive is the drive-by-drive game where you roll the dice to see if they scored or they turned it over on the drive. Okay. And then you see if they score, is it a touchdown or a field goal? If it's a turnover, is it a fumble, interception, a punt, or a missed field goal? So you either score or you don't on every drive.
Gotcha.
Game-winning drive,
Just checking something real quick. Okay. Well, that's awesome sauce.
And I bought the Super Bowl set. I'm going to be replaying all the Super Bowls in game-winning drive.
Cool. Are you going to record them or?
Yeah, I'm going to stream them all. I'll do 2 at a time because you can bang out a game
quick, right?
Yeah, once you get the sheet set up, and I'll do it in Excel.
I remember.
I'll probably use ball roll or something. So,
what's the other football game with the dice that you liked? Which fast
action? No, that was the fast action cards.
Yeah.
Fast action was fast action, but Gridiron Wars wasn't too bad. I warmed up to that after fighting with that for a long time.
Well, like you said, you have to, with anything, it's your first impression with a game. I know if I don't get a game right away, even if people like it and I'm not feeling it.
Once in a while, though, there's a game that you might not get it right away, or maybe you fight with it, but you're like, I see the potential here. And with game-winning, Gridiron Ward from Downey, Gridiron Wars football, I saw the potential in it, and the game frustrated the crap out of me because of all the charts. And I did some funny videos on the charts. I was like, you could sail around the world with these charts. You know what I mean? And then I got the fast action cards, and that helped, but you still needed charts. The fast action cards just didn't do it all for you. But there's still a lot of fun to be had in that game. There really is.
D. Scott Howard, my partner in chariot racing. A few years back, when I was helped take care of my mom, I'd be up at odd hours, and D. Scott and Howard and I would be doing chariot race. I did a couple of videos of chariot race, and D. Scott Howard was like the only person who was in there. It was hilarious. Fun game. I never win. I get squished. But D. Scott Howard, how you doing? Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year.
So, Nurse Theresa, what was the best part? Let's talk about good things. There are some good things that did happen in 2020. A few good things. One, our community's grown tremendously thanks to Uncle Dave Gardner and Uncle Ron Juckett and many of the great people in the community. The Facebook group page, again, Digital to Dice. And remember, check out the Home Shopping Network, Digital to Dice. I have my coffee mug, and in case you haven't joined it, we get you COVID mask.
No, we're gonna.
It's a COVID mask.
No, it's not, honey.
I'm telling you, it's a COVID mask.
Not. I'm sorry.
It is.
It's not.
It is. Dave showed me how to wear it.
Yep.
And it could double as a triple. You could use it as a wrestling mask, a COVID mask, and in a pinch, underwear. That's all I'm saying.
In a pinch, but don't.
In a pinch, literally.
I want to see you wear that.
The cup?
No.
You said I can't wear it. I'll put it on my face again. But yeah, Digital Dice, great stuff. We did the unboxing earlier on. But yeah, that's been good. So tell me something good.
We moved in together.
We moved in together. That's been good. We haven't killed each other yet. Actually, we're a perfect yin and yang. It's perfect. Yes. It's perfect. It's just, thank you. That was good. There. There's the family portion of the show. Lots of game playing. That's been good. Lots of new people on YouTube. That's always fun.
What did you get her any good seasons for Christmas?
Absolutely.
Yes, he gets me good.
Absolutely.
I thought Ron said he got his wife some really good seasons for Christmas.
Absolutely.
Her favorites, actually.
Yeah. I didn't get any card and dice stuff, but I did get.
You got me this beautiful monitor.
Yes, that you're not allowed to use. It's mine.
That nobody really could see.
When I was a kid, this is true. I don't know if I told this whenever on Chat with Al. I'd go Christmas shopping, right? Exactly. And I'd buy John Wayne movies because my dad was he liked Westerns. And I go, Ma, I was like, she opens it up and she's like, it's a John Wayne movie. I'm like, you like John? She's like, yeah, I like John Wayne. You know, so I was just like, yeah. That's like buying a video game for your spouse going, we can play it together, you know? Yeah, we can play it together.
Well, you did have Diablo. We didn't play it together.
Oh, you kicked Diablo's ass.
Diablo was great. I love Diablo.
5 days. I got
5 days she beat it. The Diablo 3?
Yeah.
Was it 2 or 3? I don't remember.
4. We got 4. I think it's 4.
Oh, there's a 4?
That's the expansion thing. I think we did 3.
Yeah.
Fun game. Diablo is an absolutely fun. Oh, boy. Look who's here. King Icky Boo.
It is. He's in his house.
Another wonderful YouTube channel. He just put up a hockey game for Strat. I haven't seen it yet, but he always brings a smile to my face. Also, Kirk Berglund always makes me laugh. If you ever watch a Kirk Berglund video, live from Jeffrey Dahmer's basement, I mean, he always does something. But King Icky Boo is awesome. He says, Merry New Year. Billy Ray Valentine on the train. I remember that. Billy Ray that was that Trading Places? Or that's Eddie Murphy. Was it Trading Places? I think that was Trading Places. Great movie.
He's doing 74 Bruins, which is not a good Bruins team.
Oh, that's not right, Todd. That's not right.
You know, I told you we need to get rid of this guy. He's trying to get us to finish projects, and now he's getting us to finish books. I mean, come on.
Trading Places. I was right. That was a good movie. But thank you for joining us, King Icky Boo. Always brings a smile to my face.
I like ID gestures. Go up. Congrats on them. Go
Right.
one more.
ID gesture, thank you. Says congrats on the move in. Theresa must be an angel. I am an angel. I'm an angel. Thank you, ID.
You are. When you're sleeping, you're an angel.
Oh, that's such a
My dog is too. He's an angel when he sleeps. When he wakes up, though, call him the video wrecker.
The video wrecker. You know who does that too? Tony's Bleacher Bums Gaming, Anthony. He has 2 miniature pinchers, and all of a sudden be playing and be like, I go, how'd you quiet them down? He must have. He goes, no, I throw them treats. They know how to like embezzle treats off them. Like they'll come out. You can hear something hit the floor every once in a while. He's throwing them treats. It's funny though. Mr. Football, yes, Trading Places. Trading Places. Great film. That was a fun film.
What are we watching tomorrow?
We're watching. What are we watching tomorrow?
I know.
Ben-Hur. The original Ben-Hur. She's never watched it. Great movie. Tremendous movie. But you got to sit down. It's 3 hours long. So, and I love it.
Yeah.
You got to be prepared to watch it. My 2020 highlight, earned my master's degree in history. Well, congratulations. Nurse Teresa's very close to getting her degree, another degree.
5 months to go.
5 months to go. So that's excellent. Congrats, my friend. King Icky Boo. 74 Bruins were a great team. They should have won. What are your thoughts on that, Uncle Dave? 74 Bruins. You're the hockey guy.
Yeah, they ran into the Flyers, who just were a beat 'em up type of team. And that overtime loss in Boston early in that series, that was a killer. I still remember that one there, and that just turned the whole series around. And congrats to the Flyers. They did what they needed to do to win. Planet of the Apes. The old I haven't seen the new ones.
Let me tell you something.
The old ones I love.
I am a huge Planet of the Apes fan. I could do my own marathon because I have all the old ones on DVD, not Blu-ray, but DVD. And if you actually put them in a Blu-ray player, it actually makes them look a little better.
Yeah.
Those are, I could talk Planet of the Apes
Oh yeah.
all day, all night. When we were kids, we were sitting there trying to figure out, so if you went through this time warp, could we use this with the Red Sox? I'm not lying. We'd sit there on the porch going, can we use this with the Red Sox? Planet of the Apes, awesome.
Back in 1978, I read the book by Pierre Boulle.
I just read that.
And I
2
did
years ago.
I did a book report on it.
Yeah.
In 5th grade. Imagine that.
It's a great book. Totally different from the movies. Similar but different. Remember, spoiler alert, the ending, how cool was the ending in that? When they think they escaped and they think they landed, that's just great. They did do a homage to that in the Mark Wahlberg Planet of the Apes.
That wasn't too bad. The ending was messed up.
Probably my least favorite Planet of the Apes, but it's not bad.
It's not bad, yeah.
The new ones are good.
I've only seen bits and pieces of it. They're very violent.
Yeah, the very first one with James Franco and who played his dad? Lithgow. Was it Lithgow?
Yes.
Lithgow actually got nominated. I'm almost positive. If you look, he got nominated for an Academy Award because he played the supporting actor. He played his dad. His dad had Alzheimer's. It was Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's, and that's how the whole thing started because they're trying to find a treatment for Alzheimer's, and that's what makes it was a good story. And they even explained, because we always as kids were going, how did they take over the Earth? They can't drive tanks. They can't do. The people who did this movie had to be hardcore Planet of the Apes fans because everything you wanted answered, even though it's a newer movie, they answered it.
Yeah.
It was a disease, like the cure that they were trying to get for Alzheimer's didn't work. And then it got out. And what happened was it didn't affect apes, but it made them smarter. And it affected humans by killing them off and eventually making them, they would just get dumber,
Yeah.
So that was really cool the way they answered. And then they showed the planes taking off, people flying to different countries. Very 2020. And but it was cool stuff. Oh, I love Planet of the Apes. Can we do a Planet of the Apes marathon?
Yeah, we could do that. Definitely.
I like the one with the underground city. That was a good one.
That was beneath the Planet of the Apes. No. Beneath the Planet of the Apes was the second one. And then they had the last one, Battle. They kind of go again where all the people are radioactive and stuff. But it was beneath. That was good. That's a great story. The second one, Charlton Heston doesn't want to do the movie again because he did Omega Man. He just didn't want. He's like, I don't want to do the same type. It's the same type of movie. And they're like, you told me we weren't doing another movie. They were told they weren't doing another movie, right? But they made so much money, they want to spit out another movie.
He had a cameo at the end, and they killed him or something.
So, but
that's the only way he would do it.
Because they go, you got to get Charlton Heston. You have to get him. So they come back and go, he doesn't want to do it. Here's what we're going to do. And they're like, no, you have to get. He's the lead character. You have to get. So, and it's on the extras. I have when I bought all the movies, it comes with the extra, like the history, which is almost as good, if not better than some of the movies. And so they're talking to him and they go, look, we need you. And he goes, well, I'll tell you what, kill me in the first scene. And they're like, they're not going to go for that if you kill me in the first scene.
Yeah.
They're not going to go for that. So the guy goes, we'll come up with something. They call him back. They go, listen, what's going on? Uncle Dave's got something going on here. Did he just get a kiss? What's going on? Are we having a love connection on YouTube?
No, I thought I had my Planet of the Apes like right here, but I don't.
Oh.
But anyway,
I have them like close by. I thought I saw the back of them over here. But
great movie series, one of my favorites, and that's what really got. If you're a sci-fi fan, that's what got sci-fi started. Watch the documentaries. You wouldn't have got Star Wars if you didn't get Planet of the Apes. I know they're different types of movies, but you wouldn't have got it.
Yeah, no, I can't put my hand on them, but
wow. They say a guy really died during. I believe it. They really ran chariot races in Ben-Hur. So, finish that Charlton Heston story. He goes, kill me off in the first scene. They go, no, they won't buy it. They come back. You disappear in the first scene. He goes, I like that. And we kill you in the last scene. I like that. And that's how
You know, doesn't that suck? Because didn't Harrison Ford do that with Star Wars? He's like, look, I'll come back, but you got to kill me. And he didn't even want to come back in like Empire Strikes Back. And it's like, what would that have been without Harrison Ford?
It would have been crazy. I didn't like the death they gave him because the way I would have done it.
Oh, gee, but all the new Star Wars sucked.
Yeah, but the way I would have done it was.
Remember what we did on the last Star Wars that we watched?
We shut it off. Oh
no!
Oh,
we compared all different kinds of movies that were related.
She pulled up. She goes, "That's from Harry Potter." She pulled up the scene and she goes, "That's Harry Potter. They just copied Harry Potter." Then what was the one? There's a couple of old movies. I mean, old movies. I go, they just took that from this movie, and we pull it up on YouTube. It was hilarious. Which one was that?
I don't remember.
It was awful. That was horrible. That movie. I don't remember. Was it the very last? The one I did like. The one I did like was like when they got the Death Star plans. I did like that one.
Oh, Rogue One. I liked Rogue One.
To me, it was a Dirty Dozen in space. I liked that. It was
I did. I liked Rogue One.
I liked that. Remember the great sports? Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Apes Stories Tonight live with Dave, with Alan Dave. Absolutely.
You remember what was the one there? Was it Battle of the Planet of the Apes when he was climbing up the tree and all the apes at the bottom was ape has killed ape.
That's the
ape has killed ape.
Yes, and that you know who played that guy? Claude Akins was the one who you killed another ape.
It was his son. It was his son he killed.
Because his kid heard what was going. They're gonna kill his father. Oh, they were fun movies. As each movie went, they cut the budget.
Yeah.
In the first movie, true story. In the first movie, everyone who was a simian had all the good makeup. Even if you were a backup character, like not even just background. As they went, they cut the budget.
The rubber masks in the background. Oh, they were bad.
You know which was a good one? Escape. When I was a kid, it was my least favorite because it's the least amount of action.
Yeah.
But as I got older and I watched it, here's the dilemma. And I always jokingly ask this question if you're going to be in the bunker with me at the end, right? I go, now, I get it. We all like the two apes. They're nice. They're cool. But you know, right, that there's a possibility that they're going to take over the world somehow. Not these, but their offspring, right? Do you kill them? And I asked this question. I go, if you want to be in the bunker, answer correctly.
Well, the people that, when they went back in time, they didn't know what the future was going to be. They told them about the future. They told them where they came from. So I think this whole time, no one really knew that they were on the same planet. You know what I mean?
That was also the cool thing. Like, you didn't know that the first time you see the first Planet of the Apes, and then you see how cool is that, the Statue of Liberty?
That was the best scene. Yeah.
That was awesome.
I can't figure out when the apes flew back in time.
Yeah.
They get off right before the bomb went off. But the thing is that apes don't go into water and their spaceship sank.
Yeah.
So how did they get the spaceship out of that huge lake if they don't go into the water? That was the one
never
question.
Explained that. You know who explained that? You can find the comics. I actually found the comics. These are guys who are big Planet of the Apes fans. I don't have the Kindle's charging, but I got these comics on my Kindle because I was like, you know how they give you like demo, like samples?
Yeah.
What time are we at? Yeah. 6 minutes away, folks. 6 minutes away, kissing this year goodbye. Oh, Ollie, Stan and Oliver. And they wrote this comics, right? Like, 8 comic books to explain how they escaped. And I went, they should have done the movie like that. Because they kept going, that's what they asked. They go, we wanted to come up with a way. And they basically, they doing the research. Here's the other one that always killed me when I was a kid.
What did they say happened?
They just went and they got it out of the water because they were trying to, what's that called? Reverse engineer it. Because the scientists were a little.
Maybe they could have. Maybe one story could have been that the soldiers got humans as slaves that go in the water.
But it was funny you mentioned that because then, as we're closing in on the new year, I'm gonna go get the stuff. So thank you, Nurse Theresa. What was very funny that you mentioned that. Then they Remember the Milo, the kid in the first one, the kid who helps him escape the jailbreak, the nephew.
Oh yeah.
I was like, why would you leave your nephew behind? He's the one who helped you, right? In the comic book, they explain he gets shot trying to get into the spaceship from the gorillas. So it was really cool.
I gotta find these comics. I gotta find them now.
I'll tell you, they're a great read. I'm not a big comic book reader, but when I saw that John and they answered, then I found other comics that went on beyond. It was like just people who the ones I'm telling you about kind of stayed in it. They gave you the in-between story, not officially, just these guys who are comic book writers.
Yeah.
If that's the right terminology. And they just loved it. The Planet of the Apes. So that's really cool.
Did you ever watch the TV series? I went back on Hulu and was watching them.
I enjoyed it. Came back twice. I enjoyed it.
The cartoon.
The cartoon was on NB. Yes. The cartoon was my least favorite thing.
Yeah, they were kind of weak.
They really should have been better with the animation. Yeah. It was kind of like the same thing all the time. Yeah. The background, But that's
slow moving episodes.
Yeah.
The TV series was good. I like the TV series.
I enjoyed the TV series. I remember they had the one in the boxing where they had they were bet on humans fighting each other. That was awesome.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. The TV. I actually saw the very last episode. It's just because they got canceled. It's Cornelius they got him to fly like in a hang glider, or not Cornelius, but the Cornelius character, and that was pretty fun because they never had an ending because it went off twice. Or once then it went off the second time. That's the strange thing when shows you like.
Put yours over
yes,
here.
Thank you. So we are 3 minutes or less away from the new year. 6.5. Our good friend RF says, listening, great to see you guys. Thank you. RF is a newer member of our community. So that's cool. Yeah, I love the Planet of the Apes movies. Absolutely awesome.
Oh, Todd said he had the Apes playset. I did too. I did too.
I had
the soldiers. We were playing Planet of the Apes over my buddy's house one time. We were like 5 years old. And we kept losing the guns because the guns just kept losing the guns.
Out of the hands.
I had a gun one time, and I took my buddy's gun. I saw it, and my other friend saw it, and he told my buddy that I took his gun. He beat me up. He's like, "You got my gun."
I had
here's your gun.
Yeah, I had the gorilla, and I had Urko, another gorilla. Those are the two I had. It was a lot of fun. I had the trading cards. I wish I still had them. I had the Planet of the Apes trading card. Oh my God, you got Zeus. That's cool. That is cool.
Yep. Yep. I got him a little while ago. Like the store's out of business now, but I saw this. I was like, I got to pick it up. It was
I
$14.99. I think it was on sale. I was like, I got to get Zeus. I put him up my wall.
I liked. We're under 2 minutes. We're very close.
I'm waiting for the
official. Yeah, they were done. Are we on the right channel?
Yeah.
Why did they go away? That's
it's 5,000 commercials.
I know. God, I hate commercials. The
I got the wine and everything and came back and the commercials are still going on.
So I had the trading cards. You remember there was Jaws trading cards, Planet of the Apes trading cards.
Star Wars, yep.
Star Wars. I wish I had that stuff still. Yeah. I had Happy Days trading cards.
A friend of mine still has her Star Wars cards. I'm like, how do you keep them from 50 years ago?
What was the women who were just cops?
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels trading
all the
cards.
TV shows had them, yep.
Three's Company had them. It was hilarious. I buy on top of my baseball cards, I buy those. Yep. My God, there's a lot of commercials. We're gonna miss New Year's. This is hilarious. Unbelievable. Anyway, we're pretty close. We're counting down. Are we on the right channel?
Yeah.
We're close. Your time's off there.
Yeah, don't look at my
God, we already missed it.
Yeah.
You better go to a different channel. I think they canceled New Year's. I think they canceled New Year's on this channel.
15 days of New Year's. It's going to turn into 9 months.
15. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Countdown coming soon. You're going to have to tell me because I can't see.
I know you can't.
I can't see. Shoot the one in the middle. Okay. Remember slap shot? Not him. No, the middle. Hit the guy in the middle. Still one of the greatest games ever. Oh, they got 2 minutes on there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is 2 minutes. They
Mike,
canceled 2021. Go figure.
where's that? Well, they're right there. Todd B.
Yeah.
Let's go right to Tribes fan. Al, you have a fast clock. Yeah, the computer clock's way off. I thought these are supposed to be accurate, these computer clocks. Bullshit. Can we say bullshit? I just did. Love Planet of the Apes, though. Absolutely loved it. Star Trek. They actually did a comic with Star Trek and Planet of the Apes. That's a different bunch of guys. It was kind of cheesy, but I read them. Because I found all these. Who's that?
I have no
What
idea.
is that person wearing?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. So they're basically an empty Times Square, right?
Yeah.
What stupidity. Just show the ball.
50, yeah, now we're less than a minute.
Less than a minute, folks. Less than a minute.
Less than 45 seconds.
We'll start counting down at 10. We'll kiss this year goodbye. And it's going to be a better year. It has to be. It will be.
And then I got to call my kids, so you could stay.
And then Nurse Theresa will have to call her kids. Larry Harris's clock stops at 11:59.
No.
We're down to 23, 22, 21, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! God bless health and happiness to one and all. We will be A-okay.
My watch are doing fireworks.
They're doing. You watched it fireworks?
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Hey, you got to give me a kiss.
Oh, I was drinking.
You're streaming.
I'm streaming.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised I'm streaming? There's people somewhere there. Anyway, we made it through. We all made it through. We didn't think we were gonna, but we all did.
There's Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper, how old is she? 98? Happy New Year. So long, 2020. Happy New Year, Eastern Time Zone.
So what's the first thing you're gonna play in the new year?
Ooh. That's a great question.
All right. I'll be back.
Let's open that up to the chat room too. Chat room. What's the first game you're gonna play in the new year?
I will type that in because what is the first? That's a good one. What is the first game you will play in the new year? Might be Hockey Manager franchise, only because I want to play the Rangers game. Big Polly saying Happy New Year. RF Glory Days Boxing, can never go wrong with that. Very fun game, excellent game. I love it. I own every set. Good bang for the buck. Wow, that's a good question. Larry Harris. Now I see 2020 in my rear view mirror. Good night to you, Rob. We'll have you on in another time. Payoff pitch, he says. Inside pitch. 1995, won and gone. Soccer Blast.
24. I was looking into that because now that I'm into the play games, I was thinking about the Soccer Blast. Although I don't know many soccer players, that's the thing. So I'd have to find something that I might be.
I've looked at that a lot. Dave Todd B says I'm already playing at Game 5 of my replay basketball project, NBA Finals, Portland versus Milwaukee. Cool.
What season? What season?
Hold on, I'll get it right back. He had it.
Payoff pitch 82.
Oh, it doesn't say that. So what season, Todd? Scoops 316, continuing my 1982 as play. Oh, that's the one you're talking. 1982 as played payoff pitch. Thank you for joining us, Scoops 316.
Payoff pitch is like my favorite new game.
Mr. Football, Soccer Blast. I've been looking at Soccer Blast because they have 1977 North American Soccer League, which I loved as a kid. I've
I'm
watched
just
it.
wondering. I'm just wondering if I have to find somebody I knew so I could play and enjoy
Well,
it.
I
you
knew
know?
all the Cosmo players: Beckenbauer, Pele, Canalia, the other players from Brazil. Brazil. I'd have to see but very familiar players to me. You know, I think. Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be Hockey Manager. You know, for sports, I have a couple other Diablo-ish types games I bought from Steam in the sale. You know how they're all similar to Diablo, you know, like
Yeah.
that kind of mechanic or gameplay engine. But yeah, I think it's going to be Hockey Manager. I'm trying to. I have to finish my 1969 card and dice strat tournament. And I just not. I want to play my Red 78 Red Sox. I've already come up with a project in my head, whether I play it online or off. Scopes 316. I've been working for about 3 years. I keep coming back to it, even when I want to start something new. That's true. It's so, you know, it is fun when you get earlier. Carlos Alberto. That's the guy I was thinking of, too. He was on the Cosmos from the Brazil national team. Captain Carl's joined us. Hi, everyone. Just dropped in to say I wish everybody and your families happy and healthy and safe 2021. Thank you very much. W. Vogs comes back. Happy New Year's. Thank you. It's fun when you come up with new projects, but then you have to always think of, like, when you're going to play it.
Yeah.
There are seasons I saw on Payoff Pitch. I was going to buy them, like, but I haven't even played stuff I have. So, again, they'll still be there. I hope I'll still be here. So at some point, I will get to those. Payoff Pitch, fun game. I played it a couple of times. Again, I play the games you like. I always say this. I'm very familiar with Strat. I'm not saying I played exactly right. I kind of tweak certain rules I like to play. And I like Pine Tar. To me, they're fun games, and it gives me enough of a different... we've talked about scratching different itches with different games. There's very few games I've played that I say, God, I don't like that game. What's going to be your first game you play? Is it going to be the hockey game again?
You know, I want to roll out my new mat because I've used it for the red, white, and blue racing, and it's awesome. So I thought about maybe pulling out the Hockey Blast mat and playing. So
hello, Uncle Jerry. How are you? Oh, he hung up. He was calling to wish me Happy New Year. I didn't answer quick enough, or he butt dialed me, one or the other. So you're going to use your new mat for
yeah, I'm thinking about rolling out the Hockey Blast mat and playing the game of Hockey Blast. Either that or I have some new non-sports game that I wanted to play.
Fireworks.
Yeah, we had them outside our house too.
What non-sports?
It's called Black Sonata. And it's set like in England. And it's what was that writer? A famous writer. I forget now.
Where was it set? I'm sorry.
Some writer. I forget his name now. Oh man, I'm
Edgar Allan Poe?
No, it wasn't that. Who's the other guy that wrote all the Shakespeare?
Oh, England.
And it's about some of the women in his life, and you're chasing this dark woman around, and you're trying to identify who she is. And it's really fun because you're walking around on the board, and it gives you a clue to where she might be. And so you're trying to find her, and then you got to see if she's there, and you get a clue. So it's a very in-depth game, but it's really kind of neat that you're trying to deduct like who this person is and you know, identify her. And that's just kind of fun. I picked it up.
A detective game.
Yeah, but it's a hidden movement game. So every card you flip, she moves on the map somewhere, and it gives you a clue to like where she is. So you try to, you know, deduce from the clues like which one of these three places that she's at, and then you go there, and then you search. And what's kind of neat is you take the card of where you are. Let's say you're at London Bridge, and then you take the card of that round, and there's a little hole in the card, like a keyhole, and you put it up against it. And if you can see her in the keyhole, then you found her at that location.
Oh wow!
And if it's blank, then you guessed wrong. And if
So
you guessed right,
this is a board
yeah,
game?
it's a board game. Yeah, let me see. I'll see if I can get the video for it. I was watching. If you get it right, you call it. You get a clue, and then you try to get enough clues to identify the three symbols and identify the person. So
Todd Beast's ID's coming back over the dark side. Sports dragged him. Just when he thought ID was out, he's back in. We're glad to have him back. And then D. Scott Howard, some writer, LOL. We got it. We remembered Shakespeare.
So,
Carmen Sandiego. Just the adult version.
I'm just calling up the video right now.
Yeah,
it's pretty
fine.
good. Yeah, this guy did it right here. This guy does a good job. So
A little stronger than I thought than this.
No,
song.
this is really good.
Well, you like it. I like the sweet stuff.
all right, so I'll just share this video real quick.
Sure.
All right, so this is Black Sonata. So this is the map here, and you can see like the little black circles that identifies like where the lady might be.
Yep.
So here's this guy, and he's at Blackfriars right now. So he's searching for this lady. Okay, and it's a small board, is what it is. Let's see if I can speed it up a little bit here. So he moves over here. So now he's chasing her around the map to where he thinks she is. Okay. And now there's the card with the keyhole that he just got. Okay. And so now he's going to flip a card and she moves again. And it gives you a clue of like where she goes. So she went from the money bank to the church.
Cemetery.
So now let's see how there's 4 churches on the map. Okay. And that's why he put the 4 pieces on the board. So which church did she go to? Well, if she came from money to the church, chances are he found her right where she is right there.
Because you can kind of see the money.
Yep. So now he's going to search for her. So he goes, you put the card here so you don't see the next clue.
Yep.
You take this card and you look in the peephole to see if you can find her. And yep, he found her. See how that's kind of neat, you know?
Game.
And so you get
card flipping game.
Kind of sort of, yeah. So now you got a clue, and that's like the second part of the game. So the first part of the game is finding her, and the second part of the game is you get a clue card, and it gives you a couple of hints of who she is. So he's putting the cards at the bottom of the deck is what he's doing right here.
That's an interesting game mechanic.
It's very interesting here. So
That's
now
unique.
so here's the card he gets. Okay. And now the 3 symbols, those are the 3 clues as to who she is. So right now it's the blue symbol in the middle. So one of those symbols is correct. Okay. So now this is the other clue card he's got, and one of the symbols is correct. So the only card that was the same was the musical note. So
that very unique engine there. I've never.
It is a very unique end. So by looking at that right there, looking at those 2 clues, you can deduce that one of those clues was the musical note. So she was involved with music. So you're trying to find all those little notes there, you know.
Todd Beast is men chasing women, an age-old game. ID gesture. Creepy men hunting down women and looking through peepholes. Sounds familiar? Anyone?
Oh, I played my first game of Pocket Landship, and I actually won it. I won on easy mode. So
the one that looked like tanks, right?
Yeah, that's the tank game. Yeah, that's
the one that you described as like Space Invaders, right?
Yeah, I'll pull that video up real quick too. I love that game.
Watch, this is a pretty fun game. I watched his unboxing of this. He's gonna pull the video up.
Yeah, Pocket Landship. Yeah, there's some really good videos.
When he said,
I'm gonna shut this off.
Yeah, that's fine. Space Invaders, because once you set it up, I was like, yeah, because you have to get through the 3 lines of defense or attack or whatever.
Yeah. Let me just call it up.
How did you come across
I belong to a lot of solo groups.
Okay.
Is what I do. So here's the video here. I'll show you real quick.
Yep.
I'll share this one here. This is fun. This is a print and play, but I picked up this because it was just so good.
Good night, Larry Harris. Happy New Year. Thank you. We're gonna go just a little longer, and then it is.
So this one here, Pocket Landship.
And now,
so there's your guys at the bottom. So you got the hull, the troops, and the cannon, and the dice is just your armor.
Yep.
That's your armor.
The dice is like your health.
Yeah. So now see, these are the guys that you're fighting, and they have armor too. And now you can see. So you put down the armor there, and like there's three levels of them coming down at you like Space Invaders, you know.
Yeah.
And you get a commander, and you can play him. That helps the game. It's a little bit easier with a commander. So it just gives you, you know, this one here. You can repair one unit or whatever
When
it
you
is.
roll the dice.
Yep. So
you have to do with the dice, but you can make choices. Like I don't know, I want to
so
attack.
what's going to happen is he's going to roll the dice, and he's going to have to figure out where he wants to put them. So you roll 3 dice. So he's got a 1, a 4, and a 6. So you look at your cards at the bottom, and you figure out what each one does and what your best move is going to be with each card.
It's a quick little strategy game.
Yeah, so you can hunker down so you take no damage, or you're stuck in the mud. I mean, there's good and bad with each roll. So you just got to decide where you want to put your dice.
Now, when you roll the 3 dice, you can use any of their 3 cards.
Yep. So you can put your dice anywhere.
But the opponent cannot. I remember that from the video.
Yeah, the opponent, when you roll the 3 dice, it's lowest to highest, left to right, and that can't change. So he decides that's what he's going to do with his dice.
Good night, IDJ. Good morning. Happy New Year, actually.
Yeah, and so he does 2 damage to that guy right there, or whatever damage he did, you know. And so now if he were to destroy that one, the next one slides down like Space Invaders, you know what I mean?
That's a great description too.
And then you flip it over and you fight that guy. Now, sometimes they retreat too. And, you know, and then you got to still fight. You still fight him there. But that's how that game plays. Is just you roll the dice, you read what the card says, and you act on it. And there's all kinds of strategies as far as, you know, where you put your dice. You know, maybe you want to take some damage, but you want to do some damage. Maybe you want to hunker down. So he rolls for the enemy, and it's like I say, it's going to be, you know, lowest to highest, and that's how the enemy plays out. So there's no thinking on the enemy at all. Yes. And then so you look right here, and the 4 is 1 damage to the strongest unit. You know what I mean? So that's what he's going to do to, you know, your strongest guy. And so if you lose your hull or you can, and the game's over. Is basically what it is. But you can repair up until the last round. You can repair.
The cards look awesome.
They're beautiful. That's why I bought the game, because you can print and play it, but the print and play does no justice. These cards are absolutely gorgeous.
Artwork.
It comes with all those dice too. It comes with all those red and black dice. Yep. And they're wooden dice too, I think. You know.
This is one of my favorite things I got this year, just recently. Nurse Theresa bought me a gazillion. Well, to me, a lot of dice. I got all different colors.
Oh yeah, I love different colored dice.
So
do you like when you play a game? Do you like say, okay, if I'm playing the Celtics, I'll pull out green dice, and if I'm playing the Red Sox, I pull out red dice?
I've done that a little bit, yeah. I don't have like you, because you had a lot more different colored dices, but yeah, it's fun to do that. Patch, our good friend Patch. Good afternoon. Right. I was your 21st like in 2021. Thank you. Would a lottery ticket purchase not be unwise today after that? I hope you win, my friend.
Or he could get a digital to dice mug or a mouse pad.
Right. Actually, digital dice mug. Everyone should have one of these. They're absolutely fabulous. I love them. I'm a happy client. How does that go? Or something like that.
Customer.
I'm a happy customer. I also have a new COVID. Give me that COVID mask.
No, we're not going to do the COVID mask.
Are you sure it's not a COVID mask?
It's not a COVID mask.
You're just going to have to go back in the beginning. Nurse Theresa says I cannot put that on my face anymore. I'm gonna wear it to work. They'll be like, I'm good.
Do the Zoom call with it on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's wrong
safe
with people? That's a good lead in. That's a good way to end our show. Not in a little bit. What is wrong? Listen, guys. It seems like guys do this. I understand guys do guys thing, but my God, make sure you're off. I think they did it on purpose, because I think they wanted to still be like looking at what is wrong with people? For Christ's sakes. You need to do that with people who want you to do that. Not like, I think though, one of those, that YouTube video that went like, or whatever, viral, I think that was a setup. I think that was staged. One of them. Not the news guy. That's hilarious. The news guy who got caught doing it, because I find that freaking hilarious. Touche. It probably won't reach this address, but I'll order something to a family address in Canada for kicks. Well, thank you very much. I think your family, this makes a lovely anniversary gift. It makes a lovely Valentine. Look, Valentine's colors, red and white. You can say to your Valentine, your love, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your fiance, wife, you are the dice of my life. And what better gift?
To look into my eyes and say that.
You are the dice of my life.
I love you.
There's your, Valentine Day commercial. And you can also get a COVID mask that will double as many other things. And you can get this, here's this other cool thing. Your digital to dice mouse pad that can double, like you're up late, early morning, and you don't want to wake anyone up. You roll it right on this.
It is quiet, yeah.
It's awesome. I do think, Dave, being all serious because of the way you do the mats, if you could come with your own type of mat, I don't know, but like a larger that you just have a dice rolling pad. This I actually did roll for ha-has when I say, you can roll dice on this because it's a great mouse pad, but it's really well done, and you do such a great job with the mats. But again, digital dice home shopping network, I call it. Why don't you put that back up again, Dave, before we leave? We're going to leave in a couple of minutes, so let's put that back up. Thank you, everyone who joined us for Happy New Year's. It was a lot of fun. We talked a lot of stuff. Getting back into the mode with Chat with Als. We'll try to do these more often on Saturdays for an hour or so. And we're going to go out with another look at, of course, my favorite place to shop online, Digital Dice. Makes everything nice. I'll be wearing my boxer shorts tomorrow, have my cup of coffee to start off the new year the way it should be started off, in my Digital Dice coffee mug. Uncle Dave's put the link right there. So and I think he says you have to do the www.
On this one you don't. On
this one you don't? Okay.
Yeah,
so
this is the Cafe Press.
cafepress.com/digital to dice. Todd B. Yeah, my wife would love that mug for Valentine's Day. Look,
you never know. You never know.
You have to say you are the dice of my life, and she will know that is a tremendous statement of love. Everyone says,
I love you as much as I love this podcast.
That's right. And that means a lot to most people.
Right?
D. Scott Howard, thanks. See you next year.
If Todd gets one for his wife, I'll put an Indians pen up behind me.
Okay, Todd, you heard that? If you get one for your wife, we're wheeling and dealing here. This is like the Home Shopping Network. We will put up an Indians pennant. Uncle Dave Gardner will put up an Indians pennant behind him. Robbie says, Robbie, if you get one of these are a great gift to lure in the women.
Yep. If you're in the coffee shop by yourself and you pull out that and drink your coffee out of it, women are gonna come over and what is that? Let's talk about that. That's how you meet people.
Nurse Theresa?
Great conversation starter.
Absolutely. Also, you don't want to have an Uncle Ron Junkett incident. Drink your coffee at home with Digital Dice. Perfectly safe. You will not go on a freaky trip down the rabbit hole as Alice did. Well, you could fill it with diamonds, but how are you going to fill the diamonds unless you have a digital
exactly? Yep.
Mug?
Poor Ron. He called me that day. He's like, Dave, I think I'm dying. Ron, you're not dying. Dave, I think I'm dying. All right, maybe you are dying. I don't know.
That was great. You guys talked on the last episode of Digital to Dice on Spreaker. So, and again, if you want something to check out, this is where I got this fabulous coffee mug. And there's lots of other cool things, shirts, hoodies, all kind. There's a sweater for dogs.
Oh yeah, the dog one. That'd be hilarious. Yeah.
That's cool. And every dog wants one. And then of course, if you need a mouse pad, and it also doubles. I use it as a dice roller. I mean, not to roll the dice on. I don't mean a dice roller. It's larger than you think, and it definitely deadens the noise of the dice, so you don't wake up your loved ones at 3 in the morning.
It does help support the show. We don't make a lot of money on this at all, but if we sell so many things, we might get $10 or something like that. Yeah,
so help out.
Yeah, it does. It
a
helps
wonderful
out.
show, digital to dice, because as I say, what do I always say? It makes
everything nice.
Digital to dice makes everything nice. And if everything's nice, everything's good. All right. Let's see what Patch has to say. I'm curious, does a merchandise directly support the podcast? It helps support the podcast, yes. It does. He probably typed it just before you explained it. But yeah, it's not like they make a ton of money. Well, Uncle Dave has just said it, so I won't repeat it. So, and with that, thank you very much. Happy New Year, everyone. Uncle Dave, thank you for joining us. Thank you for continuing to put up great content on your channel. Thank you for doing Digital Dice. I'm not lying about that. Thank you very much. I enjoy listening to it. I've listened to I think I missed one episode because one time you guys were talking about something. I don't remember that. So I got to go back and figure that one out. On Spreaker, you can check it out on YouTube also, but I'm trying to remember to go to Spreaker, even if I've listened to it.
Well, the thing about listening on Spreaker is it's audio only. So it's gonna be a lot less bandwidth. It'll load quicker.
Yep.
You can listen on YouTube, but you're playing a video on YouTube. Right. But there's no video. It's just sound. So
right. But I'm so used to doing the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
But like
so
today,
if you're in your car or if you're on a train or something, you want to do the Spreaker or the iTunes. It's on iTunes and all that stuff too.
Because that saves a lot too on your battery.
Yeah, you're not chumping up bandwidth by YouTube. So if you just want the audio version is out there as well.
And they do a great job. Ron and Dave do a wonderful job. Thank you. Thank you for the Facebook group. Thank you for sharing the games. Thank you for sharing videos and help growing a tremendous fun community. So
it's been fun. It's been fun.
Please, everyone, if you can, check it out. Digital to Dice, on cafepress.com/digital to dice. Check out. There's something on there for everybody. A coffee mug. It's support a wonderful show. And if you purchase $4,552, you get a free tote bag. I had to do the PBS thing.
Nice. Yeah.
Or you get
or a free pair of boxer shorts. I'm going to tell you what.
That to say I love what? What is it?
If you can take a picture, if you're in the Facebook group, and you take a picture with your Digital Dice coffee mug, or your, not I Love Raymond. That's the one we got for free by accident. I kept going, why'd they send me an because that's the first thing I saw. I didn't even know. Look at this. Look at this. If this doesn't say sexy, I don't know what does. This is Digital Dice boxer shirt. I want the other ones. Give me the other ones right now. I'm going to show them. It's my show. I'm the producer.
Imagine taking out the trash with those on Sunday morning.
Oh, my God. So, not that one. The COVID mask. I'm not going to put it on. I promise.
Liar.
So this is a multi-purpose. This is the way we go out with sort of a chat with Al. This is a multi-purpose. This is the newest thing in COVID masks. Look at this. Look at this. Full protection. Full protection. Safe. Now you can also double if you're a wrestler. Okay? Look at that. I can see. I'm not going to fog up my glasses. Unbelievable. You think I'm lying, folks. You think I'm lying. I will not fog up my glasses. This is incredible. The old COVID masks, I constantly fogged up my glasses. Then this is it. Look at this. And it covers your mouth beautifully. And in a pinch, if you need an extra pair of underwear, it works just fine. So with that, and Nurse Theresa giving me the look that I am going to be beaten. What's the safety word, honey?
What is it? You should know what it is.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. La, 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 la. You know what my safety word is? Stop. That hurts. Christopher Anderson. I take all my sexy advice from Al. He sure does. That's my friend Christopher Anderson from Earth. The Christopher Anderson scoreboard. Nice mask. It's a beautiful mask. I'm sorry, Nurse Theresa. Stop means go. And with that,
Al, that's the safe word right there.
what's this? Go? Oh, the safe word. You know.
No, at the bottom. You go. I shared my screen.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. There you
Oh.
go.
That's the safe word.
That was it. You said, remember he showed us up? That was a good By that time, you're getting your ass paddled for a long time, folks. So, you want a safe... See, my glasses got fogged up with my old mask. Now, I've discovered not only do you get these great digital dice coffee mugs, but you get brand new COVID masks that don't fog up your glasses. I just proved to do it scientifically on the channel. Your glasses will not fog up. What's the safety word? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Even though the sound of it is something
quite atrocious.
If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound. I read it's precocious.
Precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Humdiddly, humdiddly, humdiddly. It's like watching Lawrence Welk all over again. Anyhow, Uncle Dave, what's coming up on the channel, my friend? And with digital, you might have the hockey manager guys on.
Yeah, we're hoping to have the franchise hockey manager 7 guys on from OOTP to talk about the new franchise hockey manager. We have a brand new baseball game coming out that we're going to be talking to the developer on as well.
No, I don't think it kind of came up yet.
What? What? All right, so the hockey franchise hockey manager guys might be coming up. That's cool. Yep. So they've contacted you.
Yeah, I've had them on my old show before, so I'll have them on. Yeah. So we'll have them on, talk about the game. Might have a new baseball game coming out that somebody wanted to talk about. We're trying to get PC replay basketball guy on the show.
That'd be excellent.
So yeah, I think we're going to try to do a lot more guests this year because that goes over well, and it's fun to talk to people that.
You did a great job. You had Joe from SidelineStrategies.com, Payoff Pitch, Glory Days Boxing on there. You should. Have you ever had?
We had the guy from Pro Strategy Football on too, Kerry.
Yes, Kerry Bates early on. You know, that is a fun game. I don't care what anyone says. The results are realistic. Again, it's a sim. You have to open your mind up just a little bit to have fun with it. I love how many times did I just sit here and play that game and just watch I just love the uniform.
Oh, yeah.
So, but that being said, thank you very much, Uncle Dave. Please check out Digital Dice on Spreaker. Check out I don't have to say it because everyone here knows, but just in case someone else doesn't know, Dave Gardner's YouTube page, Digital Dice Facebook group, and again, check out if you want to get a lovely coffee mug and much, much more. As I can't, there it is, right there. cafepress.com/digital-to-dice. Uncle Dave, it always makes everything nice. I have found a COVID mask that will not fog up my glasses. I am ecstatic about that. Thank you for coming on. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have you on soon again.
Yeah, the chats are fun.
It's always fun. To everyone in the chat, thank you very much. Happy New Year, Nurse Theresa. Happy New Year. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for placating me, all my stupid little... I'm a star. I'm not a star. Chris Anderson knows that we're stars. We're all stars. But thank you very much. Happy New Year, health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace.